4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
4 lifelong friends of a certain age, they're represented as women in their 60s, have their lives turned upside down when their book club, of which there are only 4 members, tackles the infamous E.L. James soft porn book 50 Shades of Grey. Diane, played by Diane Keaton, is recently widowed after 40 years of marriage. Successful and single-minded businesswoman Vivian, Jane Fonda, enjoys her men with no strings attached. A stalwart of the legal fraternity, Sharon, Candice Bergen, is still working through a decades-old divorce and doesn't date, while Carol, Mary Steenburgen's marriage, is in a slump after 35 years. From discovering new romance to rekindling old flames, this quartet inspires each other to make their next chapter their best chapter. An unabashed, feel-good chick flick in the vein of Mamma Mia, this is what I term a third-generation comedy. Written by Bill Holderman, his second movie after A Walk in the Woods, and Erin Sims, who makes her writing debut, Holderman also directs for the first time. A stellar cast keep the laughs flowing and show you're never too old for an encounter of the roll in the hay kind.
You're listening to Movies First. For more, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Each of the 4 principals is given their time to shine, their scene-stealing roles. Jane Fonda looks fabulous and still has that movie star glow and sex appeal that has endeared her for generations. Her control of the material, let's call it the look-at-me persona, remains impressive. Candice Bergen's delivery is spot on, as always. She really knows how to deliver on cue. Her wit is evident. If we look beyond the 4 principals, the so-called secondary talent secured is also mighty impressive. How's this for a list? Andy Garcia, Don Johnson, Craig T. Nelson, Richard Dreyfuss, Ed Begley Jr., Wallace Shawn and Alicia Silverstone. Off the bat then, there are at least 11 noteworthy names in the cast. Much of the storyline is signposted early on, and the jokes are largely predictable, but still quite endearing in the main. I say that even though I regard the choice of reading matter for the Women's Book Club as highly questionable. The complete Shades of Grey trilogy? Really? I dare say there'll be a large number of women in particular of a certain age who'll really enjoy what's served up. This is a movie that clearly knows its target market. Book Club scores a 6.5 to 7 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First. Subscribe to the full podcast at Audioboom, Stitcher and iTunes or your favourite podcast distributor. This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.